For over 20 years, Beyonce and Jay-Z have been seen as one of the most iconic and influential couples in music and entertainment. Together, they've built a legacy filled with hit songs, groundbreaking businesses, and a family rooted in love. The Carters have become a symbol of power and success, captivating fans around the world. But beneath the surface, their seemingly perfect union has faced turmoil, with reports now suggesting that Beyonce may be preparing to end her marriage to Jay-Z. These developments come amid serious legal accusations that could reshape both of their lives in ways no one expected. Recent reports reveal shocking allegations against Jay-Z, tied to a case dating back to 2000. He is reportedly facing charges related to the abuse of a 13-year-old, a scandal that has sent shockwaves through the music world. This case is also linked to the ongoing legal troubles of Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently incarcerated. The allegations have deeply tarnished Jay-Z's reputation and dragged Beyonce into the controversy. Insiders claim Beyonce stood by her husband for years, protecting his image and their marriage. However, the weight of these allegations and the growing legal pressure have allegedly pushed her to a breaking point. And that's the before and after of when potential allegations would be made. Sources close to Beyonce say she is now taking bold steps to protect herself and her family. Reports suggest that she has hired top-tier lawyers to draft a divorce petition. The legal paperwork outlines the division of their extensive shared assets, including Beyonce's personal wealth and their joint properties. This move is seen as a declaration of independence for Beyonce, after enduring years of what some insiders describe as a rocky and controlling relationship. Despite the threats reportedly made by Jay-Z to maintain control, Beyonce seems determined to reclaim her freedom and distance herself from the scandal. Behind closed doors, their relationship might not have been as idyllic as the public believed. Insiders claim Jay-Z used intimidation to keep Beyonce from leaving or speaking out, making her fear for her career, safety, and the well-being of their children. This climate of control reportedly kept Beyonce silent for years. Her decision to finally step away is being praised as a courageous act, especially given the personal and professional risks involved. The legal battle ahead won't just be Jay-Z's to face. Beyonce herself could come under scrutiny for her knowledge of or potential involvement in her husband's alleged actions. However, those close to her say she intends to plead not guilty, citing years of coercion and manipulation as the reasons for her silence. Her legal team is reportedly building a defense that portrays her as a victim, arguing that she was trapped in a toxic environment and acted out of fear rather than complicity. This approach could be vital in protecting her reputation and ensuring she avoids legal repercussions. The divorce, if finalized, would have major financial and professional consequences for the couple. Together, Beyonce and Jay-Z have built an empire that spans music, fashion, real estate, and more. Untangling their intertwined assets will be a complex process. Additionally, the scandal surrounding Jay-Z may cast a shadow over the legacy they've built together. Fans and industry insiders are already questioning how much Beyonce knew and whether her silence makes her complicit. This scrutiny could affect her career, even as she works to separate herself from the controversy. Despite the challenges ahead, Beyonce is reportedly focused and determined to move forward. Insiders describe her as a woman with a clear plan to protect her children, safeguard her assets, and rebuild her life. She is said to be working closely with her legal team to navigate the divorce while preparing for any legal challenges that might come her way. This determination underscores her resilience and commitment to starting fresh, no matter how daunting the road ahead may be. The allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy have sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, sparking broader conversations about power, accountability, and the culture of silence in Hollywood. Beyonce's decision to leave her marriage amid such a scandal could inspire other women in similar situations to find the strength to walk away from toxic relationships. As one of the most influential figures in music, Beyonce's actions carry significant weight. Her decision to reclaim her independence sends a powerful message about courage and resilience, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. The end of Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage marks the close of an era, but it also signals a new beginning for Beyonce. While the road ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, her decision to leave a relationship overshadowed by scandal and fear is a testament to her strength and determination. As legal proceedings unfold, the world will watch closely to see how these revelations impact Jay-Z's future and how Beyonce navigates her journey toward freedom and redemption. Whether she faces her own set of challenges or emerges stronger than ever, one thing is clear: Beyonce is ready to take control of her story and her life. While the Carter legacy may never be the same, Beyonce's resilience has the power to redefine what it means to overcome adversity and protect what truly matters. Observatory with Dr. Peter Mazel, produced by Hills Partners. Fox's Brandon. The tide is shifting as more people demand answers and call for justice in a scandal that has shocked the entertainment world. Sources connected to the allegations claim that both Jay-Z and Diddy have engaged in exploiting vulnerable young people for years. Behind the glitz and glamour of their successful music empires lies a disturbing reality where fame and power were allegedly used to manipulate and harm others. Exclusive. Advocates argue that these accusations go beyond isolated acts of misconduct. Instead, they reflect a deeper, systemic issue within the entertainment industry, a culture where power dynamics protect predators from facing consequences. While Diddy has already faced legal repercussions for his actions, many are now questioning why Jay-Z has not been held to the same standard. Social media is buzzing with demands for accountability, with hashtags like "Justice for the Victims" and "Hold Jay-Z Accountable" trending across platforms. The public outrage stems not just from the severity of the allegations, but also from a growing perception that Jay-Z has used his wealth and influence to avoid justice. Critics argue that no amount of fame or fortune should place anyone above the law. They are urging authorities to thoroughly investigate the claims and prosecute without bias or favoritism. The accusations against Jay-Z and Diddy have brought renewed attention to the devastating impact abuse has on victims. Many survivors have come forward, sharing their stories anonymously. They describe how their lives were forever changed by the actions of powerful men in the music industry. According to sources, the alleged behavior of Jay-Z and Diddy didn't just hurt individuals. It created an atmosphere of fear and silence. Young artists and others seeking mentorship were reportedly manipulated into compromising situations, with threats and intimidation used to keep them quiet. This toxic culture has ripple effects far beyond the direct victims. It tarnishes the entire entertainment industry and raises questions about the ethics of those who either enabled the abuse or turned a blind eye. The allegations have sparked a broader conversation about the complicity of the entertainment world in protecting predators. For decades, powerful figures have been shielded by teams of lawyers, publicists, and executives who prioritize profits over accountability. Critics point out that this silence allowed individuals like Jay-Z and Diddy to continue their behavior unchecked for so long. Record labels, collaborators, and even fans have played a role in perpetuating a system where abusers could thrive without consequences. Now there is a growing call for an overhaul of the industry to ensure that this type of behavior is no longer tolerated. Advocates for the victims are determined to see justice served. Just as Diddy is paying for his crimes, they want Jay-Z to be held accountable. Legal experts suggest that the ongoing investigations could lead to serious consequences for him, including criminal charges and civil lawsuits. However, many believe that true justice requires more than holding individuals accountable. It requires systemic change. Organizations that support survivors of abuse are using this moment to push for stronger protections, more transparent investigations, and greater accountability across the entertainment industry. Adding more fuel to the fire, Beyonce's decision to divorce Jay-Z amid this scandal has sparked even more public discussion. While she hasn't directly addressed the allegations, her move to distance herself from Jay-Z is seen by some as a silent acknowledgement of his potential wrongdoing. Critics argue that Beyonce, as one of the world's most influential figures, has a responsibility to speak out against abuse and show solidarity with the victims. Her voice could shine a much-needed spotlight on the issue and inspire others to come forward. This fallout represents a pivotal moment in the fight for accountability within the entertainment world. While Jay-Z and Diddy are not the first powerful men to face such accusations, the public's growing demand for justice suggests a shift in attitudes. The days of silence and complicity may finally be coming to an end. People are no longer willing to accept that wealth or status can shield individuals from facing the consequences of their actions. The pressure is mounting for authorities to take action. Advocates for justice are calling for a fair and thorough investigation, one that centers on the voices of the victims and ensures that no one is above the law. At the same time, there is a clear need for the entertainment industry to confront its role in enabling this kind of abuse. Concrete steps must be taken to protect future generations. This includes creating safer spaces for young talent, implementing stricter oversight, and fostering a culture where victims feel empowered to speak out. As for Jay-Z, his future remains uncertain. Whether he will face the same legal consequences as Diddy is yet to be seen. But one thing is certain, the public will not stop demanding justice. The call for accountability is louder than ever, and the world is watching closely to see how this unfolds. It's a moment of reckoning, not just for Jay-Z, but for the entire entertainment industry. The time has come to ensure that no one, no matter how powerful, is above the law. Justice must prevail, not just for the victims, but for the sake of changing a broken system that has allowed such behavior to continue unchecked for far too long.